Morning, everybody. This is Rick, and I'm here at Caslow Industrial Park in Struthers, Ohio this morning. And I wanted to talk with you all about a project that Youngstown Steel Heritage is working on with the Mahoning Valley Railroad Heritage Association. When I first got started in industrial preservation activities back in the late 80s, early 90s, I first became a member of Mahoning Valley. And when I was 16 years old, I would come out here to the industrial park and help work on these hot metal cars and some of the other cars. And really, these hot metal cars is what kind of piqued my interest in the steel industry and got me started in appreciation of our industrial heritage. Well, as time passed and we found the Todd engine and we started doing our own thing and then formed our own organization, went on our own way, then my membership lapsed in Mahoning Valley. Until about 2 years ago, I rejoined and started becoming an active member again. And now Mahoning Valley has their own site. It's about 3 miles away from here in Youngstown. It's called Martyr Yard. And their goal is to get all of their equipment over onto that site so that they can build their rail museum. About 2 months ago, the Caslow Industrial Park gave them a notice that they would like for them to remove the cars from here and get them off the property, mainly because they're finally doing some development on this back end of the site, and they plan to pull these tracks out and to regrade this whole area. So we have to get this stuff out of here. Well, unfortunately, there's not sufficient track over at Martyr Yard for all this equipment. We have about 500 lineal feet of equipment, and there's basically about 100 feet of track over there that we started out with. So we have to build the additional track. We also have a turnout to install over there, and then we have to find a way to get the dozen or so cars that are here moved to 3 miles over to Martyr Yard. So since they have kind of a bit of a deadline on getting this done, I pretty much have given them whatever assistance that I can personally and through Youngstown Steel Heritage to make that happen. And so probably for the rest of the summer, so you're not going to see too much in the way of updates on the J&L 58 project or the J&L narrow gauge, because we're going to have to spend some of our time working on standard gauge problems. So it's not a big deal. I mean, we had a lot of momentum going on the 58. We're still waiting on the boiler to be done. We still have a few other big things that need to be done on it. But getting Mahoning Valley in a better position and getting this equipment out of danger and onto their site has to be our #1 priority right now, because if not, we stand to lose a significant part of Youngstown's industrial history. So going forward, some of the videos that I'll be posting will have more to do with this project, with building track at Mahoning Valley, and also dealing with getting these cars ready to roll and ready to move over to their facility. Hopefully some of this stuff can go by rail. Some of it will have to go by truck. We don't know yet. It's all up in the air at this point. And we're not even concentrating on the cars yet. Our main goal is to get enough track done over there so we have a place to put the stuff, and then we'll look at each car individually and determine which is the best way of hauling it over there. So this is going to, track's going to take place in the summer, and then over the fall, winter, and in the spring we'll be working on getting the cars ready to go. So there'll be future updates, a little bit of a delay on the 58 project, not a big deal. We'll get it all done. It's just that we had this emergency pop up. So again, I thank everybody for your support as we try to preserve the industrial history and heritage of the Youngstown area. Thanks.